Good morning, sunshines. Callie Carroll here, talking about self-love versus self-hate. Pretty much a big directional change that my programs are going to take next year. But it's not about that. It's just about conceptually all these different things I've been going through and where I'm at and where I want to speak to you about where you're at. But before we do that, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag DMS in the comments. Let me know if this is a rewatch whenever you guys are watching. You guys do a good job of watching later on. So you hit it and I don't have to watch her. I can just slide the little screen down or put it on the side or slow it down and just listen to the message for the day. So any that you guys do is great. But if you want to interact, that's wonderful too. What are you grateful for today? If you're not going to write it in the comments, just say it out loud to the world, to the friend that's next to you. Just tell somebody what you're grateful for. I'm grateful that my tea was 10 minutes old before I spilled it all over myself this morning and slightly burned my stomach, but not totally burned my stomach because it was a little bit older. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. Okay, self-love versus self-hate, you guys. Think about any time in your life that you've wanted to make some sort of transformational change, right? Usually what my brain goes to is our physical health. Because I see this a lot because I've worked with a lot, right? And somebody wants to, they want to lose some weight. They want to feel more confident. They want to gain some muscle. They want to start creating better habits for themselves, right? And the reason why this conversation came up to me, right, in my head today is because the kids are all going back to school. A lot of us are in this transformation time period right now where we're getting used to what our next schedule is going to be for the following 9 months. And summer was kind of like cattywampus, right? It was all over the board. We were vacationing, we were doing fun things, we were living big, we were going to barbecues, we were going to parties. And then all of a sudden we're confronted with oh shit, I kind of didn't take care of myself. If you're me, it's kind of oh shit, I kind of didn't take care of myself for the last 14 months while I've been taking care of my chemo baby, right? But for a lot of us, we get to this point where we're I want to make a change. What is sparking that want for change? Is it self-love or is it self-hate? And I think a lot of us land on the self-hate side, right? We look in the mirror and we're angry at ourselves for what we've become, for how we've let ourselves show up. We're so critical about what we don't like, instead of saying thank you and I love you for what we do have, especially in women. I don't know why, and I know this is an incorrect statement, but I feel so many men are just man, they can have all sorts of stuff going on, but man, do you see how my jawline is so perfect? They see the good, they find the good. And then for us ladies, we can be completely dolled up for the night and still we look in the mirror ugh, gross, I hate this and that and this about me, right? And it comes from the space of self-hate. And when you start in a space of self-hate and you move into a desire for transformation and you carry that hatred through transformation and you're doing the different activities to get results through punishing yourself, you don't get long-lasting transformation and you don't create a loving relationship with yourself. Instead, it's I'm angry with you. This is you looking in the mirror. I'm angry with you and what you've done and where you're at. And in order to fix this, I'm going to punish you. And what we're going to start off with is by running an hour every single day until you feel sick. We're going to start off by having chicken, rice, and beans and little prepped things that taste like blah every single day for a week. And that's what you get because this is what you did to yourself. Am I relating to anybody right now? Have you been in this space of your life? Because I've been in this space before. Absolutely. Where I'm oh, nope, you had pizza last night? Okay, well, good job. You're going to go for an hour and a half run today. Completely out of self-hate and self-punishment in order to get results. And over this last 14 months of personal growth, transformation, and just relatedness to what life is really all about, It's not about the six pack. It's not about the cut shoulders. It's not about the time that you get in a race. It's not about looking a certain way in a swimsuit. It's about enjoyment and presence in life. So I've seen this side of it, right? And I couldn't even imagine talking about this stuff 8 months ago. I mean, in the beginning, I was this is stupid. My job is stupid. Helping people get fit and healthy is stupid because there's so much more going on. There are children that are fighting for their lives, right? There's chemo chairs that are full of babies at Children's Hospital. There's so much more going on. My brain couldn't even think about it. But I could think about self-love and I could think about being present. And as I've come around and I'm able to breathe again and see again, I do acknowledge how feeling good about ourselves, feeling energetic, feeling like, moving, feeling confident, feeling like we can hold our heads up high, that is a big deal. And when we don't take care of ourselves, we can land ourselves in positions of hiding in the background, dodging our heads, and not stepping into our greatest selves. So, in order to become our most, we need to step into our most confident self. And a lot of times that can be a reflection of how we're taking care of our bodies. So, let's take it to the other side, self love and celebration, which is really a space that I'm in right now. No longer self-hate and punishment. That just doesn't work. I love all that I have going on, right? I love all of my flaws, all of my habits that I want to change. I love all of the different things because this is where I'm at right now. But I know that I can, through self-love and celebration, I can make progress. And to me, what that looks like is, number one, gratitude that I always talk about, right? Acknowledging every single thing that we have and we get and we are gifted. I'm gifted the right of movement right now. I have a relatively healthy body aside from one shoulder and a wrist. And my handstands aren't working anymore because my shoulder, my wrist isn't working for some push-ups, but whatever. Like, I am moving, I am mobile. I am so grateful that God gave me that. I can buy groceries. I can get healthy fruit. I can buy my shakes. I have access to great vitamins. I have so many different things that I get to love about where I'm at. And then in order to make progress in a positive direction, because even though I'm right there and I love where I'm at, but would I like to feel even a little bit more healthy? Absolutely. Do I enjoy an even more healthy physique and mindset and movement and love of movement? Absolutely. And I know that it's going to take a little time to transform to get to that other side. So with a celebration, what I'm looking towards is celebrating every single thing that I do good and with love for my body, not with punishment, but with love for my body. Celebrating every single morning that I get up and I have a tea that's going to help with my metabolism and give me energy, and it's got antioxidants that's going to clean out my body. I celebrate that I drink my tea, even though I love it, right? I celebrate that I take my vitamins, my fish oil, and all the different things that are going to help my brain, my body, and my heart operate at an optimum level. I celebrate when I do a workout, whether my husband's in town or out of town. Maybe I do get to get out and get a run, and maybe it is just a 10-minute workout, on my floor with the kids at home. Maybe it's a soft walk outside. I celebrate when I make a healthy meal. Are there other things in between? I posted I think a gorgeous picture of chicken and asparagus yesterday, but did I have other crap throughout the day that wasn't like celebrating how I'm appreciating my body? Yes, I did. Right. And I can't even remember what yesterday's was, but it was probably some candy with my kids and who knows what else. Right. But celebrating each one of the good things. And when you start to love yourself through celebration for every positive action, it's going to be this like slow transformation of desiring more of those celebrations and doing more of that. And then instead of being like, you suck, I hate you, look at that, you need to lose this weight, lose this, why are my arms uneven, whatever you have going on, right? And you're like, you're going to get out there, we're doing 100 push-ups today, no matter what. That's not where the space is. This space is, girl, you're kicking ass. I appreciate you. I appreciate your movement. I appreciate your effort. Good job for drinking your tea today. Everything else, yeah, who knows what happened. Maybe we got a little crazy today, but you drank your tea this morning. High five. That sort of transformation, you guys, feels good in my heart. It feels like it belongs in the world that I'm living in right now of complete chaos and blah, where before I was just like, I can't even think about taking care of myself or self-care or self-love. I'm just caring for others. And it seems like this great balance of being able to love ourselves through life, all of the life, the good and the bad, and create this positive space for us to step into our greatest confident body image and mind image. And that's what I'm working towards. And I don't know when that's going to be or how that's going to look, probably next year. But I know for right now, we have some different groups where I'm going to encourage them to start celebrating every single win that they have. And if you want to celebrate on your own page and tag me, like, hey, Cal, I got out and did a 20-minute walk today. I'm celebrating my win. And then tag me. That's beautiful, right? If you want to be in the group that we have, I think it's just called Right Fit. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I can post it in here, but then we'll just like actually celebrate ourselves in an intentional way so that we encourage ourselves to continue to make positive strides. I hope that today's message connects you with the realization that you may be stepping into your relationship with yourself from a space of hate, and how dark and challenging that can be to ever make. I mean, even if you make a transformation that comes from a space of hate isn't anything that's going to be warm in your heart at any point. Right? I tortured myself to get here. Yay. That doesn't feel good and it doesn't carry on good, right? So to be able to acknowledge that and step into a space of self-love and celebrating your body, your actions, your blessings every single day seems pretty damn cool. And I hope some of you guys want to take this time with me. If you're committed to today's conversation to make some sort of positive change in your being, your routine, your life, just say I'm committed. And that can be so much as saying I love you to yourself every day. Maybe you do want to come in and celebrate with us on a regular basis. Maybe you just want to acknowledge your self-hate and decide to let that go as much as you can, right? One piece at a time. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. Guys, good morning, sunshines. I love you all, and I'm super excited for this next whatever it is I'm falling into and being led to do. So love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Perspective revealing miracles, I hope, in your world and mine. Love you. Bye.